Nilesh Gupta, Director at Vijay Sales, is joining us on the show. Thank you so much, Mr. Gupta, for taking time out and joining us today. First things first, I want to understand what you think of this sort of announcement that we've had come in. Is this sort of matching your expectations? Were you expecting more, or is it in line with your expectations then?
No, I think the expectations were clearly set by the Prime Minister, and the simple reason, the three categories which we expected the prices to come down, and that's what has happened, the GST rates to come down. And I think it's a very good precursor to Diwali, with the GST coming down on 32 and above televisions by 10%, on air conditioners by 10%, and dishwashers on 10%. I think this will be something to celebrate. People, as it is, there was a lot of interest and a lot of expectation for this Diwali to happen, to become big. And with this change, we think it will really be a Diwali Dhamaka.
Mr. Gupta, it's probably Diwali Dhamaka pre-Diwali, because this now comes into effect on 22nd of September. And last time when we spoke, we were talking about this as to, if this happens, it's going to be a big, relief for the industry as well as the consumer as well, because the expectations were that if this happens on Diwali or near Diwali, the sales that actually starts beginning from Navratri will, probably take a halt, because buying an AC or buying more than 32-inch TV could wait for a month or two. So it's a big relief for you at that. And just want to understand that now I believe the inventory overhang, which was a concern, is probably gone, correct?
So inventory overhang was never a concern, because in GST, the best part is it's always input and output.
Correct.
So even whatever inventory we are carrying is at a higher rate. But when on 22nd, on 21st midnight, when the new rate kicks in, the consumer will get a 10% off. And what happens is whatever we sell, the output would be 18%. So there was never a fear of, if we are holding inventory, we'll make losses. Nobody will make losses. That is the beauty of the GST regime. And so no inventory hangover. The best part is the timing is very right. The sales starts from the first day of Navratri, and from that time onwards, the new GST rates kicks in. So all in all, a real good Diwali is expected from all of us. And not only this, it's not only the rates which have changed for our category, but definitely overall there's been such a drastic change in the rates. At the end of the day, each household is going to have more money at their disposal. And I would want to believe that whatever extra money they save in other categories also will come in our category to buy. So I think it will be a real bumper Diwali for consumer durables and mobiles and laptops.
Absolutely. And Mr. Gupta, talking about that, do you think that, your sellers per se and brands, considering this GST boost is already going to benefit the consumers, to go ahead and further give more benefits, some prices will be slashed, any expectations there, or maybe discounts being raised?
So like every Diwali, there are going to be a lot of offers for the consumers. Basically, rather than slashing the price, what the brands do and what retailers do is give greater offers on exchange, give better EMI schemes, and in some cases there will be freebies also. So definitely nobody is going to shy away from giving those offers, which happens every Diwali. There's a possibility that one or two brands may even do something more, because this seems to be a real one bumper Diwali expected.
And, last time when we spoke, you also talked about the kind of boost in the festive season that you're expecting, and could be around 20% from the base last year, which was already on a higher base. Does that still hold, or are you expecting beyond that 20% mark?
No, beyond 20% marks would be becoming too greedy. And I think practically it is also not possible to manage so much of business. But even if we see 10% was something which was surely expected, that would be the base minimum for the growth. But now with all this happening, I think 20% seems to be achievable.
I also wanted to understand if the concerns around monsoon that, were previously being expressed, are those going to be offset? What is your expectation in that regard as well?
So we are keeping our fingers crossed that whatever this unseasonal rains is coming across the country will stop in the next 10-15 days. But yes, if the rains continue, they do cause an impact on walk-ins, and it does make a difference. But let's keep our fingers crossed.
Okay, all right, Mr. Gupta, thank you so much for giving us those insights, and always a pleasure speaking with you.